too much planned for the release of The Curious Case of Dolphin Bay, just because I just came back from being an ambassador for the Special Olympics, which was such an amazing experience. So we didn't have too much time to plan, but I probably am just going to enjoy the special moment with me and my family. Yes, of course. I would love to make producing a part of something I do in future projects. It actually has been something I've been wanting to do since Upside Down Magic, and it got introduced to me by this amazing producer. Her name is Suzanne Failwell, and so when I got the opportunity to be able to play Quinn, I asked, and luckily the amazing director part of the project, Christine, and the amazing crew and producers, they really took me under their wing and taught me as much as they possibly can. It was actually a pretty weird process on my side, just because I had come back from a vacation with me and my family, and one of the things we did was I got to see dolphins for the first time, and as soon as I come back, I got the audition for Quinn. And I was actually at my grandma's house, so we didn't have the proper setup, so we filmed it, but I wasn't expecting to hear like a callback or anything, and we got an email that they jumped me straight to producer session. And we did it, and I think like a couple of days later, we heard a call, and my agent and my management were on the phone, so we were like, okay, it's either that I didn't book it or something happened, or it's that I did book it. And they said that I did book it, and me and my mommy were I was screaming, my mommy was crying, my brothers and my poppy were actually out doing something, so they didn't hear it, and as soon as they come back, we told them, and we were all just excited, and we were like, let's go to Australia. Yes, of course. There was definitely a couple similarities with me and Quinn, with her determination and her drive. I could definitely relate to that in my real life. And then I also related to her kind of being afraid of change, because I think everyone goes through a period in their lifetime where, they don't want to accept change, or they don't want change to come. And I think that's the kind of special thing, a part of Quinn's journey, is because you really get to see her start from, she's afraid of change, she doesn't want anything to change in her life, and then you get to see that journey of her, when she gets to meet Teddy, and he introduces her to new things. You get to see that she kind of accepts change, and that change is necessary for growth. Oh, it's definitely one of those experiences I would never forget. It was my first lead role, and getting to work with such amazing and talented and sweet people that were just so patient on teaching me as much as they possibly can in the 3 months we were working. Another thing that is just so wholesome to me is that hearing the impact it's made on people that have watched the films. I love when people in public just come up to me and tell me that, they use the messages they've learned from Upside Down Magic in their everyday to-day life. I think as any actress or actor or anyone in the entertainment industry, that really reminds them why they do what they do. Yes, well, one thing that I loved about Upside Down Magic is it did have so many messages with friendship, with not taking no for an answer, never giving up, with what makes you different makes you unique. And I really hope that when people watch Upside Down Magic, that they get to take one of these messages and use it in their everyday to-day life. It was definitely a different preparation for both of them, because they are two different people. For example, with Quinn, I actually bought this book since she knows almost everything about the ocean and wants to be a marine biologist when she grows up. I bought this book called Ocean Anatomy, and since I'm more of a visual learner, I may sound like a 5-year-old when I say this, but it had pictures in it which really helped me understand a little better. And then with Nori, I bought the Upside Down Magic books, and I read them, and they kind of helped me understand more of Nori's background. I can't say too much right now, but I will say that I'm working on some very exciting stuff. So, to stay tuned, follow me on all socials at I am Isabella Riz.